quick plug of my fitness designs. I got about 8 or so designs. It'll be the third or fourth link in bio. You can use code YouTube10 to get your 10% off, and I'll get that shipped to you priority mail. Should be to you in 2 days. Hope y'all enjoy the video.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? Quick video, really quick today. Topic is basically if you're not really into fitness and you're just fat basically, and you know, you eat whatever you want, blah blah, and you're fat, you keep getting fatter, why you should be lifting. Now, why you should be lifting is because you're basically bulking right now, but you're not lifting to build muscle. So you're just you're just gaining new fat cells with no muscle cells. But what you know, bodybuilding people, like what I'm doing now, is called bulking, where I'm eating in a surplus, like what you're doing. That's why you're getting fat. But just say, when I gain a pound, it's half a pound of fat, half a pound of muscle. Instead, where you are, you're just gaining a full pound of fat every time and adding up. And here's why you should be lifting, because you could only be lifting. I keep telling people this. I've made gains off this. I'll make a whole nother video on this before long. You can make gains lifting 1 day a week. Just do a full body workout 1 day a week. You can make gains as long as you're progressively overloading on that. And you know what you're doing in there. And I may make a video on that workout, and also people can do that, know exactly how I explain everything, so you know that you're doing it right. Now, you can just be lifting once a week and make gains. And if you ever decided to, like, damn, I'm getting way too fat, because it happens to some people that don't. I hope to God you're not one of the people. And those people just lying to themselves. I don't know what you're telling yourself in your head, because everybody looks at themselves in the mirror when they get out of the shower, or when they're getting in the shower. Everybody looks at themselves in the mirror. You're lying if you say you don't. And you have to know you're getting fat, you're getting unappealing and nasty looking, and you need to lose some weight. So my point is, why you're not really caring about health and fitness and all, if you just do a little bit of working out, just like the most minimal working out you could possibly do, lifting to build muscle, you still be gaining a little bit. And then if you ever decided, you know, this is ridiculous, I need to drop some weight. Now, when you do drop down, you're just not going to be a skinny fat person, still looking unappealing, unaesthetic, just a small fat person basically is what you end up looking like when you just lose fat. You're still, I mean, you're less fat, you're smaller, but you're still fat, and you're just still soft looking. Now, if you ever decide to lose weight, when you do lose this weight, you know, you'll have some muscle built, so you'll have a lot more shape on you and all. You know, like when I start losing weight, like just all the lines start coming in a whole lot more, the muscle separations, and that's what you want to get, is the shape of your muscles coming in. And you're not going to get that unless you have some muscle built under the fat when you do lose the fat. And the more you have, the more lines, basically the more lines you can have, and also make you look more aesthetic, more separation and all that. So, and by just lifting once a week, you may get into the habit. Maybe you start going twice a week. You know, so everything's a habit that we do. So I don't want to make this a long video. Just want to touch on that really quick. So like I said, just once a week. And if you can't do once a week, man, I mean, I don't want to talk to you. Just cut off the video. I don't know what to tell you. Just go crawl in a damn hole or something somewhere. I don't know. There's really no excuse. Everybody says, oh, I don't have time for that. It's not that you don't have time, it's you're not making time. Everybody has 24 hours in a day. Doesn't matter if you're Bill Gates or if you're a bum on the side of the street. You had the same exact amount of time during the day, and you had the same amount of time leading up to whether you ended up a bum or you ended up the world's richest man for however many years. He's not now, Jeff Bezos is, but you get what I'm saying? Like, you have the time. Everybody has the same amount of time, and then where you end up, it just in your life too, with your finances, with your family, with your body, you know, your health, your mental, your happiness, your learning, the things, your knowledge, and all that matters. Where you end up is where you put time into. And when people just say that I don't have time for that, it just basically means it's not important to them, and you know, it's not really a goal for you or anything. But how health, feeling better, living longer, how can that not be a goal for somebody? I have no idea how. I don't think I'll ever understand that, because I'm just the complete opposite. And I'm to the extreme, but I don't preach the extreme. I mean, I tell the extreme sometimes, but I also tell people how minimal you can do, because I've done the minimal, and I've done the moderate, and I've done the extreme, and it's really more of a mental extreme where I'm way more into it, in the health and nutrition and all. But that's the tip for the video today. Just, even if you don't care about lifting all, you know, you love stuff in your face, blah blah blah, you can keep doing all that. Don't worry about losing fat, getting ripped, but just do a full body workout 1 day a week. And if you don't have a gym membership, just do like some push-ups, some pull-ups, get you like a gallon of water, a gallon of milk. You can do some side raises or some overhead presses, some curls, some tricep kickbacks. You can do some handstands up against the wall. Now it's gonna be, the handstands are gonna be very difficult if you're super fat. And then you can do like some squats. That's why I said do like the water jug, because I mean it'll be a little bit of weight. Just train it to failure. 1 set to failure, a couple sets to failure, whatever you're good. Or if you're doing multiple sets, just go right shy of failure. And then do some body weight squats. Just do that once a week. It'll take you like an hour or so if you're doing just that simple routine. And then you can just keep being, you know, fatty. You know what I'm saying? You can just keep eating what you want, not worried about losing weight, looking good or nothing. But it's kind of almost like saving money. So in case something happens, you got that money there to fall back on. Anything happens, now, okay, now I'm supported for 6 months. I'm supported for a year. Well, doing this approach, if you don't care about it now, it's kind of like saving money. You're putting a little bit in the bank here, a little bit in the bank here. You're putting just a little bit each week, just 1 workout a week, 1 workout a week. And then when something happens, aka like you decide to lose weight or whatever, you get broken up and now you want to get in shape. Well, you're going to be so much further along. Basically, the earlier you can do something, the better, regardless of what it is. The earlier you can start, the better. So, you know, you're already putting that money away in the bank, aka building that muscle, that strength, that fitness. Even though you're not healthy, you're still building some fitness. And then when you lose some weight, you're going to be that much more healthy. Basically, the more muscle mass you can have on you, it's been studied and shown basically that it's the healthier for you. You know, naturally, obviously, bodybuilders that are 290 pounds, 4% body fat, that's a different story, because you cannot get there naturally. You have to be taking all kind of testosterone, Trenbolone, Anavar, I don't even know. There's like literally crazy amounts of names I never even heard of. So, of chemicals those professional bodybuilders take. But if you're doing it naturally, you'll be so much further along. Like, you know what I'm saying, the most muscle you can put on naturally is going to be great for you. So putting a little bit in the bank there by doing it, like I said, and if you ever switch, you're going to be so much further along, and you're going to be like, damn, I'm glad. And it's minimal. There's no excuse you can't do 1 workout a week, put 1 to 2 hours a week. Come on now, let's get serious here. Let's get serious, let's get real. You're probably watching TV a couple hours a night or something. You're doing something, it doesn't matter. Like I said, it doesn't matter. It's not about having time, it's about making time. It's about priorities. Anyway, that's it for the video. Stay healthy. Gonna make y'all some gains. Did that for the thumbnail, a little pause. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Patreon and Venmo's in the links as well. Support the channel, support your boy. Let's grow together. Let's make some gains together. Stay healthy. Peace out.